A Calvin Klein dress shirt costs $80 and has a glued collar. A Spier and Mackay shirt costs $50 and has a 9-piece hand-finished collar with German interlining. The cheaper shirt is the better-built shirt. By the end of this video, you will know the 3-second test that tells you which one is in your closet right now. Brand number 1, Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein dress shirts are produced under license by PVH Corporation. The same company owns Tommy Hilfiger and Van Heusen. 3 brand names, 1 factory floor, 1 construction tier across all 3 main lines. Shirts retail for $60 to $95 at Macy's, Kohl's, and department stores across America. Manufacturing is primarily in Vietnam and Bangladesh. The collar is fused. The cuffs are fused. Side seams run double needle for production speed. A shirt of this construction costs $7 to $9 to produce in a Vietnamese facility. The retail markup, at $80, is collecting on the Calvin Klein name across the chest of the buyer, not on the shirt holding the name up. Here's the detail that should end this conversation. Calvin Klein's entire brand identity is built around the absence of a visible logo. No horse on the chest. No flag. No crocodile. Just a small label inside the collar that the wearer cannot see and the colleague across the conference table cannot read. The customer is paying $80 for a private signal that the shirt itself does not justify on any construction measure that matters. Brand number 2, Tommy Hilfiger. Same parent company, PVH Corporation. Same Vietnamese and Bangladeshi production facilities. Shirts retail for $60 to $95. Fused collar. Fused cuffs. Double needle seams for production speed. Place a Calvin Klein shirt and a Tommy Hilfiger shirt next to each other, inside out. You're looking at the same garment. Same fused interlining. Same machine stitching. Same chemistry holding the collar flat. The only difference is the flag. Tommy Hilfiger leads with the red, white, and blue logo on the chest. Calvin Klein leads with nothing visible at all. 2 opposite branding strategies. The same shirt underneath both. PVH Corporation reported a gross profit margin of approximately 59% in fiscal year 2024. For every dollar you spend on either shirt, 59 cents is gross profit before a single operating expense is paid. The buyer of a Tommy Hilfiger shirt at $75 is paying for the flag. The shirt is the canvas it is mounted on. Before the rest of this list, you need to know what separates a quality dress shirt from a cheap one. 4 markers and a 3-second test. First, the collar test. Pinch the collar between thumb and finger. 1 stiff plate means the interlining is glued to the fabric with adhesive. It will bubble after dry cleaning. 2 distinct layers moving independently mean it is sewn in. It will last. Second, stitches per inch. Premium dress shirts run 18 to 22. Mass market runs 12 to 14. Turn any seam to the light. Premium stitching looks like dots. Mass market looks like dashes. You will see the difference in 3 seconds. Third, single needle versus double needle side seams. Single needle is slower and produces a cleaner seam that does not pucker after washing. Fourth, mother of pearl buttons versus plastic. Press your thumbnail into the button. Shell resists. Plastic dents. The retailer hopes you never learn this test. If the inside of a shirt matters to you more than the label sewn into the collar, subscribe. No sponsorships on this channel. No brand deals. Just construction data and prices. Brand number 3, Van Heusen. The letters PVH stand for Philips Van Heusen. Van Heusen is the original brand. The corporation now uses the same factories that produce Van Heusen shirts to produce Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger, at the same construction tier. Mainline shirts retail for $40 to $70. They are fused throughout. The construction is honest for the price. The problem is the positioning. which markets these shirts as professional business attire. The buyer believes he is making a considered choice. He is buying competent fused construction at a competent fused construction price. Van Heusen has never been a premium shirt. The marketing has always implied otherwise. Brand number 4, Banana Republic, owned by Gap Incorporated. Mainline dress shirts retail at $80 to $110 and are always on sale. Walk into any store and the 40 to 50% discount brings the real price to $55 to $70. Fused collar, fused cuffs. The buyer believes the markdown means he is getting quality at a deal price. The discount is not a deal. It is the actual price, with a fake original tag left on to make it feel like one. Brand number 5, Hugo Boss Mainline. There is a critical distinction. Hugo Boss operates multiple shirt tiers. The hand-finished Italian production, priced from $300 to $500 and sold only at flagship stores, is legitimate. The investigation focuses on the mainline entry tier found in every department store, priced from $120 to $200. These shirts have a fused collar and are made in Asia. In 2024, Hugo Boss spent €310 million on marketing. For every dollar spent producing the mainline shirt, close to another dollar went towards selling it to you. The name implies German precision, but the construction does not deliver. You are wearing an advertisement that happens to have a collar. The pinch test takes 3 seconds. It will tell you the truth the salesman did not. 5 brands, 5 fused collars at prices that imply otherwise. But this video is not about what to avoid. It is about what still works. 5 dress shirt makers who deliver construction the price tag actually justifies. 3 of them cost less than the brands you have just seen. Worth it. Brand number 1, Spier and Mackay. Toronto. Direct to consumer. No retail markup, no advertising spend. Shirts retail for $50 to $80. Egyptian cotton from Thomas Mason and Albini, the same mills supplying premium European shirt makers at 3 times the price. 19 to 20 stitches per inch. Single needle side seams. 9-piece unfused collar with German interlining. Natural shell buttons. Run the pinch test. 2 distinct layers moving independently. At $50, that collar does not exist on any other shirt in the American market. Worth it. Brand number 2, Kamakura. Founded in 1993 in Kamakura, Japan. They make American Ivy League dress shirt silhouettes, built with Japanese manufacturing discipline. Retail runs from $79 to $120. Unfused collars are available at $79. Most American men have never owned an unfused collar at any price under $200. Kamakura delivers it at the entry point. Mother of pearl buttons and extra long staple cotton. Run the pinch test on a $79 Kamakura shirt and you'll feel 2 distinct layers. The result is a collar that softens with wear instead of hardening into a plate after 3 dry cleans. Worth it. Brand number 3, Proper Cloth. Founded in 2008 in New York. Direct to consumer, made to measure. The customer submits measurements, and the shirt is cut to their exact dimensions. Retail runs from $115 to $175. Egyptian cotton from Thomas Mason and Albini. Single needle seams. Mother of pearl buttons. The made-to-measure model eliminates the $15 to $30 alteration cost. A perfectly fitting off-the-rack shirt always requires. The buyer pays for the shirt and it's FI-T, not the fitting room. Worth it. Brand number 4, Eton. In 1928, in the small Swedish village of Ganghester, Annie and David Pettersson were sewing shirts in their kitchen after the Great Depression closed the family sawmill. The company is still headquartered in that same village today. In 1992, Eton introduced the world's first non-iron shirt in 100% cotton, without formaldehyde. Every other manufacturer took the chemical shortcut that coats the fabric in resin, and the shirt stops breathing like cotton does. Eton's process modifies the fiber without chemicals, so the shirt breathes. It uses Egyptian Giza 45 cotton and Pima from Peru. Retail $175 to $285. For the man who has tolerated non-iron shirts that feel like a sealed envelope, this is what the category was supposed to be. Worth it. Brand number 5. Brooks Brothers Original Polo Oxford. This is one specific product, not the full Brooks Brothers line after the 2020 Chapter 11 bankruptcy and the Authentic Brands Group acquisition. The original Polo Oxford kept its original specifications. In 1896, John Brooks watched English polo players buttoning their collar points down to stop them flapping during play. He brought the button-down collar to New York. That shirt has been in continuous production since. It uses American Supima cotton. It has a soft, unlined collar. There is no formaldehyde treatment. Retail prices range from $130 to $185. The men who know this shirt buy 4 at a time and replace them every decade. That is not brand loyalty. That is a conclusion. 5 brands that earn their price. 5 that do not. Run the collar pinch test the next time you put on any dress shirt over $100. 2 distinct layers mean it was built to last. 1 stiff plate means it was built to sell. 3 seconds. You will know the truth the salesman never told you.